3, 2, 1. This is the Intellectual Dopes Podcast with Ed Raphael Babayova and Triple J on the beat. Yep. You feel me? The good homie Javone Jones, Bones knows best. You know what I mean? Looking drippy. Been going through a lot since the last time I've seen you, brother. And it hasn't even been that long since the last time I've seen you.
Exactly.
But you've still been maintaining the fact that you level up exponentially every time I see you.
Yeah.
But the last time before I saw you, you hadn't even been to the iHeartRadio event.
Nope.
You know, like the second to last time I saw you. You hadn't even been to the iHeartRadio event. Would you say that changed your life, going to that event?
Yes, but it's hard to say, you know.
You wanna explain what that was?
Okay, so basically, went to an iHeartRadio event, made hella connections.
Plugged in this guy.
And then like just from that, I got into the studio with like people like NBA YoungBoys producers, cause like I've just know I've been making hella connections. Like this, it's no cap.
It's no joke, man. Mans was over here telling me that he is listening to like unreleased, like The Weeknd, The Baby, NBA YoungBoy, Lil Baby. Bro, when you told me you listened to unreleased Lil Baby, I'm like, damn, bro, I'd be fiending for some new Lil Baby. And you out here in these streets really listening to it.
Nah, bro,
that shit is fucking insane, bro.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel? Is it surreal being in rooms with these people? Where you have these connections?
It felt kind of surreal. It was like damn, like I'm really here. Like all this hard work wasn't for nothing.
No, yeah, like you haven't, like I don't want to say like you haven't. I wouldn't even say you would say that like you've made it in the way that you want to make it yet. Mm-hmm. But this is definitely a level. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like a good, like a level up. This is a level up. Yeah, like that shit's crazy. Cause bro, there's like I know friends of mine who are producers who have been doing it for like 5-6 years, mm-hmm. who don't have nearly as many connections as you have. You know what I mean? Who haven't made nearly as many contacts as you have. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Who are still stuck at step one. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So like, how long have you been producing from like the moment you started doing it on GarageBand or something?
So like I'd say now like 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
That long?
Cause okay, like originally like I had FL12. Right, I like pirated that shit.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Do what you gotta
We're
do.
struggling college students. We're gonna figure out the finesse.
I wasn't even in college when I did that.
Oh, for real?
I think I was just about to get into high school. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. You were a struggling middle school student. Yeah, bro. We have to look. We have to find out how to make it the way we gotta make it. You know what I mean? If we gotta finesse a couple times to do it, so be it.
Fuck, I lost count. Like, but I've been doing it like
for years, like, over 4 years.
But like in the beginning, like my shit was fucking ass, yo. Like
you can say that. You can look back and say that now confidently.
Like straight ass, bro. Like
even the ones who thought were good back then were ass.
Exactly, bro.
Do you think you'll feel like that 5 years from now about the stuff you're making now?
I feel like the shit I make now is dope.
It's dope as fuck, right? I think the shit you're making now is dope as fuck.
I feel like I can improve.
My bad. I just thought that was my phone. As long as it's your phone, it's cool. I don't give a fuck about that. If my phone did that, then it's gonna fucking make. Then it's gonna make like it's the phone's gonna hear the vibration and shit. But
I'm just gonna mute that. But yeah, like, bro, like ever since that, like going in there, bro, like the amount of people that have told me they're fucking proud of me, like, shit, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, you should be proud of you, cause that's a big fucking step. You know what I mean? That's crazy. You've really been doing this for over 5 years. How I feel like I haven't known about it until so recently.
Yeah, the thing is, I've been doing it for like 5 years, but like I took a break for a good like two years, cause I was like fuck, my beats were like ass. Like, who's gonna have the motivation to continue if you're like just feel like
it's hard, man. When you're not getting any recognition, 0 views, no money's coming out of it, it's really hard to keep going sometimes, man. I 100% feel you, bro. But that's the most important thing, to keep going even when no one's watching, because you just constantly level up.
No,
you know what I mean? That's just really what it is. You just grind the skill and get better at it, and it gets to a point where you're so good at it, it's undeniable. You know what I mean? It's just undeniable. And the same thing's gonna happen with your music. The same thing's gonna happen with this podcast. We just have to keep going, regardless of how many eyes are watching us.
No, dead ass.
You know what I mean? We shouldn't be worried about like views and likes and shit like that. We should just keep doing what we're doing and making it better every fucking time we do it.
Making those connections is
key. You know what I mean? Making those connections is key. Because
Like,
that's
real
really, sometimes it's
'Cause
not
I
what you know, it's
couldn't
who
even
you
I
know.
couldn't even get in that room had I not gone to iHeartRadio and made those connections.
Yeah, man. Think about if you hadn't gone to the iHeartRadio event and you just walked into that room and,
Bro,
and said the same thing you said.
I don't even know what the fuck I'd be doing right now if I didn't go to iHeart. Like, shit, bro. I don't know.
That's crazy, man.
Like, I couldn't imagine.
Bro, I want to go with you to one of these events if I can.
Bro, say less.
Like, bro, I would love to go. Just to fucking, like, I just want to, like, be along for the ride because it's so interesting. It's so, like, bro, I remember one of the ones you were posting, there's this girl dancing with fire and shit.
Yeah.
And you told me you got her contact, too, because she does some, like, entertainment work.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy, man. Like even the entertainment at the party is marketing.
Yeah, no,
You know what I
definitely
mean?
it is.
It's crazy. Dude,
Like,
how do you, like, what do you, rate your, if you had to say, like, your best beat right now, rate it out of 10. Like, are you making 10 out of 10 music right now, or would you say it's, like...
Some beats I do have is 10 out of 10.
Yeah, like, you feel it. You can
But
feel it. Like,
I'd
if
say-
someone heard this, they'd want it.
Like this shit that I made on DZ's computer, like, you already hear that shit. Like, what would you rate that personally?
I'll personally give that, like, a 9, bro. Like, that's really good, because I could hear a lot. I could hear, like, so many different artists on that.
It could be improved on.
It could be improved on, but it's also such a versatile beat. The one you were showing me, I think like Drake with a Ruler could rap on that, Kodak could rap on that, Drake could do a slow song on that, Lil Baby could do a slow song on that. And that's really what you want. You want a beat that anybody could fucking go in on, you know what I mean? That's how you know you're making good beats. Man, do you ever see yourself transitioning to being behind the mic as well?
You know, I have... just because I have the studio here.
Yeah.
Set up, like, sometimes I'll just go and, like, spit a verse on my beats and, like...
Spit a verse. I like that.
But the thing is like... Me personally, like, after all this shit that I've soaked up from there, like, being in those rooms and, like, talking to all these, like, producers that are already established, like, it's, like... If you look at their IGs, like, they don't have near as many fucking Instagram followers as the fucking rappers, right? The rappers are more in the limelight and recognition, but they sleep easier at night because they could go to, like, anywhere, right? They have money in their pockets. They can, like, live however they want, right?
The rappers and producers.
The producers. And they don't have, like, hella people just, like, running up to them and be like, yo, let me get a picture. Yo, let me...
It's
like,
true.
Like,
People are sleeping on that.
As soon as you break that fame barrier... you can't go back to not being famous.
But don't you... Let me ask you something. Would you rather be someone who has a lot of money but isn't in the limelight like that? Or would you rather be someone who is in the limelight and recognized for their work like that? Like, think about it. Like, Metro Boomin, we'd say, is, like, the best producer of our generation. He has hella followers. He can't go anywhere without getting dogged. Same with, like, maybe a Pierre Bourne, a Tay Keith.
Or
would
even,
you...
like, Mike Dean.
Mike Dean, yeah. But then, see, there are some people like maybe like a Wonder Girl or like other producers who aren't as like you don't even like they don't even have producer tags.
Yeah, exactly.
Sunny Digital, he did Stargazing, the intro to Astroworld, one of the greatest songs ever produced. Has no. He also did Cardigan and After Party on Don Toliver's. Great beats, right? He has no producer tag, and he doesn't he looks like he has tattoos and stuff, but you wouldn't know who that is. Most people wouldn't know who that is just seeing him. So it's like, that's crazy. Like, would you want to be famous or would you want to just stay low key?
If I'm being honest, like, I'd want to be more low key. Like, I want to have my money, but be able to go out and enjoy life. Like, I don't care if I'm like, honestly, fame isn't really a concern for me. It's just putting out good work and like making good connections and like knowing that like people around me who know me can be proud of me. Rather than like, I don't know, like a million people that I don't even know say they love me, but it's like, I don't know you.
Man, isn't it crazy how there really is some people where they can't go outside? Like, bro, like Drake has to have a 1,000-acre mansion because he can't, because his house has to be so big that the sniper could see them coming from any mile away. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like some people, bro, Kanye West can't even have an argument with his girl in the whip without someone taking a photo of it and posting it all over TMZ.
Exactly.
I don't
like that shit would make
I don't
you
know.
go crazy.
It will make you go crazy. And you know what the thing is, bro? There's no like lessons on it. There's no like you take it, you figure out how to deal with it, or you don't and you crack under the pressure, man.
Because people I feel like everyone's like, oh, I want to be famous, I want to be rich, I want to be all this, but it's like when it actually happens, do you have the heart to be able to handle that?
I think when people see that and they want that, literally the only thing they see and want is the money. They don't think about how hard it is, how much work they had to get, how many hours of sleep they had to give up to get there, birthday parties they had to miss, reunions with their friends they had to miss to get there, sleepless nights, you know what I mean? Long days of work. Like, people don't see that. They just see the glamorous lifestyle that people are living and the money they get to spend and think, I want that. But they don't want all the problems that come with it, man. Like people say more money, more problems. I you know what I mean? Like, I want the money, but bro, those are some problems, man. Like, you know what I mean? How many freaking people get rich and just like try crack and then they're like, oh well, I'm rich, let me just put all my money on crack. What the fuck? Like it's weird, huh? It's weird how many successful people fall into these pits.
No, it's like, honestly, it's inevitable. Like, you look at someone like, I don't know, Prince. Right?
Dude. Like, rest in peace, right?
Rest in peace, right? Like DMX even.
Yo,
like,
it's crazy
like
what happened to DMX, huh? That is fucking crazy. Cause think about it. If you're DMX, like, all rest in peace, like, all due respect to DMX.
Rex.
But think about if you're like DMX's mother or sister or son or something, and then you have this person on life support. It's like, damn. Think about making the decision to be like, well, they're not even really here, but they're alive, so we should leave this on, but they're basically dead. You know what I mean? Think about having to make the decision to be like, all right, we're gonna keep the plug on or not. That's a crazy thing to have to do, huh?
Like, as a mother, like, as even a parent, like, you'd want your children to bury you, not the other way around.
Yeah, man, that's one of the things that really fucking, oh man. But you know what the thing is, man? I was watching an interview with DMX on Drink Champs with Noriega, and you know what he said? It was kind of like weird how the foreshadowing was. It was like maybe a couple months ago. He said, you know what? If I died right now, I had such a great life. I am so happy. And you know what, man? You can't be mad at someone like that. You know, he did everything. Have you seen that video of him performing in front of half the world?
Bro,
he's done everything.
Like, bro.
Everything. Made millions of dollars. Had 2 platinum albums come out in the same year. Both go gold in the first week. You know what I mean? Which is almost, like, who could drop 2 albums back to back, same year, super close in distance from time, and have them both go gold the same week, platinum by the end of the year? Crazy, huh? That's such a fucking feat.
That's a flex.
And no one talks about that, you know what I mean? People talk about Drake going platinum in a week. DMX went gold back to back when in a age where music was consumed slower.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It wasn't as easy as stream this, like, I could just leave this Spotify on at night, like, by accident, and it'll keep streaming the song. No, I have to press play on the record, like, on the CD player every time I want to hear it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It was harder to consume music back then. So that's a real fucking feat. Maybe today, if he did it, he'd have gone platinum both times. You know what I mean? Dude, the lighting in this room is fucking exquisite.
Thanks.
It was in this room you were showing me the Oculus, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, that is the real deal future,
that
huh?
shit is crazy.
Bro, you were showing me it, and I was putting the headset on, and the places you were showing me that I could be were breathtaking, bro. Even though they look like not the best video game screen.
Exactly.
It's not like the best TV.
The best graphics.
But
or anything,
it's still breathtaking when you look outside and there's like a whole civilization, like a futuristic civilization to look at. It's fucking crazy. I think that's like the future of everything. Like on some Ready Player One type shit.
Yeah, on some Ready Player One, yeah.
It's gonna be like, dude, we think it's hard to get those little kids off the iPads now. Getting them out of the virtual reality,
bro,
is gonna be damn near impossible.
I'll be honest, like, cause I've gone into like VR chat, right? There be motherfuckers who are literally in VR chat asleep in real life, but they're in VR chat. Like,
they living in that.
Yeah, bro. Like I remember going into like one dude's room, like a room that he was like had, and then like he had his friend in there. This motherfucker was like asleep. This motherfucker's in the UK. I'm in the US, right?
But you're in the same room.
Well, we're like in the same room. And I'm like, yo, bro, what's up with your man's right here? Why is his character like on the floor?
Yeah.
Right. He's like, oh, he's sleeping.
In the
and this motherfucker's in the game, bro. But he's sleeping in real life.
Like with the headset on.
Like, dude was screaming at him like, yo, wake up. Right. And then he's like, mate, can you just like.
Mate.
Like, mate.
Dude, that is insane though. You know what it is, man? have you ever thought about the fact that humans, like as Homo sapiens, all the way back then, we've been around for maybe 300,000 years, but within the last, I'd say 100 years,
No, made these technological strides insane.
bro,
Insane.
insane. I wonder what it took so long and what caused the boom. Because you know what I mean? It was like 300,000 years of like horses, nothing. And then boom, electric cars, virtual reality, making beats on your phone. Like,
I think it was when we harnessed electricity.
because that's like the power, that's like the energy for everything we have, you know what I mean? That computer runs on electricity, this camera runs on electricity, this battery runs on electricity, you know what I mean? These lights run on electricity. So you're probably right about that. I wonder what took so long to find electricity, because it's always been around. Think about thunder and all that, it's always been around, but it just took one motherfucker to be like, man, if I put that in a glass ball, we could light up this room. We wouldn't need daylight anymore. We could have windows, closed doors. We could be inside places. You know what I mean? Okay, what if I use that power from that glass ball to power this screen where I can view things that I can change and
like to even like just figuring out the engineering of like how to get shit to even display shit.
It's still like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It still baffles me. Like, I think I'm a smart guy, but if you ask me how the fuck that computer works, if you ask me how the fuck this phone works, I would be lost for words. Because I think it's like some motherboard or a chip with a screen on it. Like
I've done like comp sci and like bro, like understanding it, it's like it's just insane like how they've engineered these like little things, because it's really just electrons bouncing off each other billions and billions of times in circulation, right, to like do a command like literally went off, like, because computers run off bits, right? And all that 0 and 1, all that means, 0 means that electricity's off and 1 means that it's on, right? And
really? I didn't even know that.
When you combine it into different sections, like eventually it gets to the point where you have it to be able to display like letters when you have it in a certain formation, right, or a number, or even do a mathematical calculation, like, and humans have figured out that, like, insane.
It's crazy. You know what the insane part is? That something as basic as you and I did this. You know what I mean? Just another version of you and I, who like was able to create it. You know what I mean? Bro, think about the fucking pyramids, bro. How many thousands of years ago was that? And how perfectly aligned is that thing? How big is it, bro?
Because they made that shit like point directly to the North Star.
Directly to the North Star. It's like exactly symmetrical. Made of these like smooth limestones. By the way, that weigh like 4 of me. You know what I mean? One of these bricks probably weighs over 5 of me. You know what I mean? So it's like, think about that, bro. They didn't have cranes. Pick that shit up. They didn't have trucks. They didn't have lifts. They had to pick that shit up, find some kind of slide. They had to figure a way out to do it. And bro, I still have problems using this fucking phone sometimes. Like, it's crazy how smart people are. Do you think the pyramids was us, or do you think that was aliens?
I think that was human ingenuity.
Human ingenuity.
Who knows, it could be like aliens, but there is definitely a lot of slavery involved.
Yeah, of course. That was the main thing, huh?
Like,
you know what the crazy part is? Have you ever thought like, bro, that is just so crazy that like a group of people. Oh, go ahead. We in the stew, we getting it quiet. You know what I mean? Quiet as kept. But like, don't you think it's crazy how like, whenever like 2 groups of humans in history have run into each other, the thing that happens most often is the more technologically advanced one enslaves the other one. Why is that like their first instinct? You know what I mean? Instead of like a friendly nature.
I don't know. I think like just like in the human realm, like people can be so nice to each other, right? But when they meet like something unfamiliar to them, they disconnect it from even having like involvement with them. So
you're right. Yeah.
It turns into like, well, you're not me.
On some alien type shit, yeah.
Yeah, you're not me, so why would I care about you? Right? I'm not going to take your feelings into consideration. Like, I don't care.
Dude, by the way, can I just say, for the amount of people you have in here, this is a super clean room. Like,
bro,
the floor for having carpet is super clean.
Bro, like, they gets... When I have studio session, bro, when I have studio session in here, bro, it gets fucking messy.
It must get annoying how it's also your room.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
It does get annoying. Like,
how do you do it? You just clean all the time?
I just clean.
Dude, but it looks so good. Like, the carpet looks so clean, bro. Like, cause I have carpet at home too, bro. That shit gets dirty all the time. Just little hairs and little pieces of leather and stuff all over the place. Like, that shit, you be keeping the shit clean, bro.
I be vacuuming
all the time, huh?
All the fucking time. Like,
hey, dude, where the fuck did you paint that sun?
So actually, that was painted by a good friend of mine, Lily.
That wasn't here the last time I was there, huh?
No, she just did this.
Wow.
Like,
that's incredible.
Shout out to Instagram sus_ass_Lily.
Yeah, you guys can't see, but it's a giant sun with like a happy face on it in the corner of the room, and it's painted so well it even goes like off of one corner into the other part of the like wall of the room. It's crazy. That is so cool. Is there like a moon somewhere else? You should get a moon done like in the opposite corner or something.
Oh, that'd be dope.
That'd be dope as fuck. Did she charge you for that, or she just came through and was like, "Let me fuck this shit up real quick"?
No, I paid her for that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, I wouldn't say charge her. I asked her to do it for her. Like, I'll pay you.
You commissioned it, yeah.
Yeah.
That is crazy,
like,
bro.
You know, support,
and it looks dope as shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Fuck,
like,
bro.
Like right now, it just looks like it's just a squiggly. Just cause I like how the red light changes it. Hold up, if I could find like the
controller.
Fuck, bro, that should be getting lost in this.
The controller for the light.
Yeah.
Dude, bro, these lights are fucking incredible. It is so nice getting high.
And they're so power efficient, bro. Like.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Like. You could leave these on. They barely put a dent in your electric bill.
Really?
They're LEDs. Like LEDs are less power consumption than like any other standard light.
Dude.
Whatever, I can't find the light.
Now you're booing, bro. That's fucking. I would get pissed about that. Don't you ever get worried about people stealing? Honestly.
Sometimes, but
no.
I got people for that. That will get that handled.
Yeah, no. You got to. Yo, I feel that, man. No, like, you gotta respect the stew. Respect the stew at all times, man. You got a camera in here? I would say you got a camera. You should have a camera here.
I mean,
maybe just like that corner.
I'm not gonna say if I do or don't.
Okay, I feel that. Hey, quiet is kept, man. Dude, okay, so let me ask you something. From here, what's the next step as a producer? Is it just rinse, repeat what we've been doing so far?
Rinse, repeat, make beats, send them out.
Go to events, like, get placements.
Like, bro,
getting
because literally, we just went to a hookah lounge like 2 days ago. I already met 2 artists that are like gonna come pay for studio time.
You went for fun to a hookah lounge and like you met people?
No, it wasn't even for fun. LJ had to do a shoot.
Oh, okay. Lawrence is doing some fucking work, bro. He's doing some work, bro. He's really doing some work, and he's meeting people. And you know what, bro? He has like the ability to really become like a model or something, bro.
No, bro, he does.
He really does. Like, he has such clear skin, like long dreads. Like, the ladies love him. He's slick. Like, bro, he could really
Big ups to that boy LJ.
Big ups to that boy Lawrence Johnson, man. That guy doing fucking work. That guy doing fucking work, you know what I mean? You always gotta respect people who are doing work, you know what I mean?
No, definitely.
I guarantee you, if we were to say there's like the chunk of or the earth that is putting in work to become better and do something like this, where it's like you're putting something out there and you're working every day to get it good, and the other chunk of people who are just kind of like living day to day and not really doing much,
right.
There's way more people not doing anything than there are working hard. So you have to admire the people that are working hard, because it's the path less followed. It really is, man. It really freaking is, man. You know what the crazy part is? When you see someone who like maybe like a Charlie DeMille or something, like, or one of them TikTok people, where it's like, I don't even know names, but like one of those people where it's like they seem like they're famous for nothing, or like a Kardashian kind of. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like they're kind of famous for nothing, but then like you kind of meet them and you see the business side. You know what I mean? You see the side of them that understands marketing and how important media is, and being in front of people's eyes and like talking to people and shit.
Like, that studio sesh, like just learning like all the fucking free, like, I'm not
game,
gonna say,
free game. The game is to be sold, not told. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
All the fucking game that I got, bro. Like even allow me to get those, like, bro, 2 people come into my studio to get studio time, pay for it, like, because I have the confidence to go up and let them know.
Yo, I got some shit for you. I got some shit you're gonna want.
Bro,
Yeah.
like, that's one thing of marketing. You got to be confident in the product that you're selling, because if you're not confident in that, then why the fuck are they gonna watch your shit?
I don't think there's ever been a single person who's been uber successful who is not confident in what they're doing. I don't understand how you can even make it in life and not be confident in yourself. I feel like that's step one.
Mm-hmm.
Step one's be confident. Step two is execute on that confidence. You know what I mean? Execute based on that confidence. But the execution's the important part. You know what I mean? We could have confidence up the ass all day, but if we're not doing shit,
that execution must be like crisp.
Yeah, man, it's weird. You have to kind of have both. You can't just be super duper skilled and be the quietest guy in the room. You're not gonna get anything out there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, bro, you could be the
but
greatest.
You can't be just the straight loudest person in the room.
Yes,
because it can
with no
come off,
substance.
It can't. Yeah, because it can come off as obnoxious to others. Because, like, shit, if someone like Lil Pump, like, it's just they're like loud and annoying and brazen and in your face, but that gets people's attention.
And it does get a certain percentage of the population's attention, but you got to admit it does turn off a certain percentage.
No, definitely.
The thing about a thing like that is it's so hard because you really have to decide, like, okay, I'm okay with these people not fucking with me because these people, like, you're kind of cutting off one crowd for the other crowd. You know what I mean? Like a Lil Pump where he's like a super loud, super obnoxious, not too lyrical. You know what I mean? He's a big turnoff to some people. You know what I mean? He's alienated some people. Some people are never gonna listen to his music. He's made that decision to keep going in that style because there's a certain amount of people that fuck with it. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I always wish I wouldn't have to make a decision like that to alienate a group of people and have one more fuck with me.
The thing is, what I realize is that even making these connections and like talking to these people, right? Like, there are people that like people that put on, like, I won't say his name per se, but he gave me some game, like, talking about like people that listen to my music. Like, I know my crowd's like nerdy gamers, or like people that like probably live in their mother's basements, or like just weird like emo kids, right? Like, but that's his audience. Like, there are a lot, like, bro, there are so many people in the world. There's so much money to be made, right?
There's an audience for everybody.
Exactly. So you just gotta find whatever your audience is and stick with it, right? Like, even you shouldn't be ashamed to even try to break into like other avenues, right? Because there are people that are gonna hear or see something and actually like it, right? And there's gonna be people that's gonna hear and say some shit and not like it.
Man. But that's the thing, you can't be worried about,
because if you're worried about, because me for a long time, like, I was like worried about putting out beats because I was like, fuck, bro, like, what if people don't fuck with it? Like, but if I don't do it, then nobody's gonna fuck with it.
It's a good way of saying it. If you don't, like, regardless, you know what I mean, you get a better opportunity putting something out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, that's one of the fucking... Yeah, but you know what, that's the number one thing you have to do, but it's also the hardest thing to do, bro. Like, when you're really getting no recognition, you're not getting a check out of it, you're not getting any congratulations based off of it, you're not seeing any numbers based off of it, it's so hard to keep going sometimes, man.
No,
like, think about them first 3 years, bro, where you're putting out beats on SoundCloud and nothing's getting more than 50 plays.
Exactly.
No placements, no... Bro, I'm going through that now, you know what I mean? No video is getting over like 200-300 views, you know what I mean? Unless I'm putting it out through a channel that's more established. My channel, you know what I mean? Like, but the important part is you keep going.
You keep going, you keep building, because like, once you put in the work, bro, like, it's gonna eventually keep building, bro. Like, you just gotta believe in yourself, really. That's all it takes.
At a certain point, it doesn't even get hard anymore to keep going. You just fall in love with keep going. You know what I mean? Like, would you say it's hard to wake up every day and make a new beat? It's hard to go out there and do this?
Not anymore, bro.
Nah, man. It's fun now.
I'll be honest, bro. Like, me personally, like people have been telling me like my shit's fire, right? But I'm like, it like I always had that voice in the back of my mind, like shit, it could be better. Like maybe like they're just being nice, right? But like hearing these like big like producers like tell me, oh, like you got some heat here, like that.
Hey, how'd you do that?
Like
That must be a good one.
like fucking like managers walking in like, yo, who made this?
Bro, oh my fucking god, that must be the greatest moment as a producer. Someone bro, Lil Baby walks in and goes, hey, who made that? You know what I mean? Dude. Oh man. That's so crazy. Could you imagine who would be a rapper you want to work with right now? Any rapper. Or even a singer.
I mean, the baby.
The
Or
Baby?
even someone like The Weeknd.
The Weeknd, man. I can see The Weeknd on some of your shit. I can see The Weeknd on some of your shit for sure, man. Dude, could you fucking imagine meeting The Weeknd? The knowledge you can learn from that guy. Because he's redone himself so many times. He was like the...
J. Cole, like, that'd be insane.
Who would be the number one person you think you would learn the most game from?
Jay-Z.
Because he's been around the longest. And he has the most money. You know what I mean? Most businesses... Bro, I'm trying to get some of that monogram. Oh, Rick Ross is... You know what? He's the underrated one. He's the least appreciated one. Man's got wing stops across the country, different types of alcohol under his name, car renting businesses, home ownership, like leasing out homes and stuff. Like, that's someone where it's like you don't realize how much he's done until he lays it out in front of you. Exactly. And then you realize he used to be 300 pounds overweight, and now he's a lean 200, like 30 or something. You know, it's crazy, man. Crazy. Remember when Gucci was big? Gucci was big Gucci, and then he went to jail and came out and was built Gucci. You know what I mean? Swole.
Oh my God.
It's crazy how so many people go to jail. Kodak, man.
Shit, bro.
Kodak.
Like,
I'm glad he's out now.
yeah, for real.
You know what the craziest part? You know what the last time he was in jail for was? I was reading about it. He was on Instagram Live, and he had his son with him, and he was like in a spot where there was like weed and drugs.
Yeah.
There was like weed and like out and like guns around, and it's like, man, little mistakes like that cost you so much time, bro. Because think about it, the musicscape is going on, bro. People like Roddy Ricch are dropping, Polo G are dropping, Lil Baby's coming out, and it's like your generation's getting older and falling back into the blinds. You know what I mean?
The thing is, you gotta take it now while you're young. Like, you gotta work at it now. Like, one of my friends, like she's struggling with addiction right now, and like, you know, we were talking to her, and like she was like crying to me, like, you know, I see all of you guys like doing this big stuff, like I just feel like I'm not, you know, like I'm not shit, I'm not like doing anything. I'm like, dude, you're younger than me, you have more time than me. Like, even like one of the producers
time is crazy.
I was talking with, like I was like, fuck, I was like, I feel like bad, not bad, but like ignorant, because I was talking to him, I was like, man, like, I just wish I started this shit sooner, right? Like,
imagine if you're making beats since you were 5. Oh my god.
Imagine if that was possible.
Oh my god.
But there's like this young ass kid that like, he's cold with the beats, and he's like only like 9.
Think about when that guy's 21 and he's put 15 fucking years into this skill. I love seeing that with fighters, bro. Like when I watch people like Khabib who have been wrestling with bears since they were kids, and now when you try and wrestle with them, you're fucked because they started so young. They've been doing this for 30 fucking years. Could you imagine making music, being a producer, having grinded for 30 fucking years, what the beats are gonna sound like then? What the fucking like how good you're gonna be after 30 years of grinding? And you know what the thing is, man, when you start as a kid, it's so much different, like, than when you start as a 21-year-old, because you soak it up way better.
Nah, definitely.
It becomes like a part of you. Like, you know what I mean? It's like a switch. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
I was like, bro, like, I wish I started this shit sooner. Like, I'm 21, right? And he's like, fuck, man, I'm 25.
Yeah, right? And then he's like, I started when I was 24.
He's like, what
am I supposed to be doing?
Yeah, exactly. But he's in the studio with, like, with us, like, and he's cold with it. Like, I came over to his shit, like, me, I can finish, like, if I'm like focused, I can finish a beat within an hour, 2 hours, right? Like, before, it was taking me like a week to finish a beat, because I just get writer's block, I procrastinate like all this shit. I wasn't motivated. I
Oh,
didn't
dude,
believe
writer's
in
block is the
myself.
fucking worst when
Right.
you're someone who has to put something out.
And then like I came, the shit that really like flipped the switch for me, like I need to start like going harder, is that like I walked into because there are multiple studios. I walked into his room, right, like the room that he was in, and and he was like this beat was like amazing, like holy shit, like what the fuck,
Jaw
this,
dropping, like,
jaw
you're
drop- like I'm like
that
I'm,
feeling, yeah.
like this is like fuck, bro, like this is some good music. And then like I go into like he's like yeah, I literally just finished this like right now. I made this right here right now. Just finished this. I go into like, well, he's like I'm not finished, but like it's like it wasn't finished, bro. But that shit.
But you can
sounded
hear
like,
it sounded
like
finished.
that shit like
You can put that out now.
Yeah, and like we went into his FL to see how long he's been in that session. 13 minutes.
He made that in 13 minutes. And it was like, and you were saying it's like a god level type beat. Like you were like, holy shit, this is good
That shit was
music.
easily 10 out of 10.
Man, I'm telling you, man. How long has that guy been doing it?
Think about 5 years.
Man, I'm telling you, when you put in a certain level of work, it's like clockwork. You know what I mean? It's just
Nah, actually.
breaking
like,
that glass ceiling.
Nah, he told me it was like 3 years actually.
Really?
So 25. So yeah, 3 years.
See, that baffles me even more. The people who've been doing it the shortest amount of time, and they're like a 10 out of 10. That always blows my mind, because you know what that is? That's God-given talent.
That's talent.
That's God-given talent. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he worked hard, but he's also got a little hidden ability where it's like there's something he has. You know what I mean? Like, it's like imagine it, bro. It's like imagine if you like had never painted before and you painted like the Picasso, like painted like the Scream on your first try, like a great like the Starry Night on your first try to the T. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's that type of shit that fucking baffles me, bro. Because you could work hard at anything and get good at it. But the people who pick up the beat for the first time, or pick up like a guitar for the first time and start shredding, damn, bro. You were a shredder in a past life or something like that, man.
Oh, God.
That's fucking crazy.
Like shit.
Man, I know I've said it before, but I love the lighting in this room, man.
Okay.
Especially for a guy who gets high a lot. It is great. Red lights are different.
I play like, cause I made this like little guitar shit.
Oh, we're about to hear some unreleased shit? Let's go.
Hold up. I'll just play the guitar on it without the effects.
I mean, here's some, man. You gonna have this snippet everywhere on YouTube. This shit blowing up.
Like this shit.
I can hear the Wicked singing over that.
Here, like I had
Was that done on a computer or a real guitar?
That was done on this computer, bro. You don't even need, bro. In the music industry, honestly, it's good that you have like an actual. It's actually good that you can play like an actual instrument. Like that's always good.
Always a plus. Always. It must do you think
But-
playing an instrument would help with this? Like if I was good at guitar, do you think it would help me with beats? Or piano? maybe?
Honestly, if you're good at piano, this.
Yeah.
Because like I do it like this, I made on this piano.
Really? So you can just assign the sounds to a key, right?
Like here.
Holy shit. I didn't know that was on. That sounds like some Frankenstein shit. Like an organ. Oh, my bad.
Like bro, like I have easily over like hold on.
Wow, man.
I have over 1,000 instruments at my disposal.
Isn't that insane how they were able to pack 1,000 instruments into something thinner than my finger? You know what I mean?
Insane.
I wonder
Like,
how they even did that.
Anything you want, piano. And it's different types of pianos, bro. Like,
So all you really need is a laptop.
I mean, all you need is a computer, really. Like, it doesn't even have to be a laptop, because originally I'll be making all my... I just got this.
Really?
Yeah. Strings, like...
God damn, man.
Like, this is my favorite viola sustain.
Do you take days off?
Not really.
Not really, huh? Has there been when's the last day you haven't touched the keyboard or the thing, the keyboard, or like the beat set, or like when you haven't looked at a beat, listened to a beat, and like done some work on it, had someone over?
I can't remember.
That's good though. That's good though, man. When you
Yeah.
keep your nose down and you fucking grind, the moment you don't look back up for a long time. When you do look back up, you're gonna be looking back up at a fucking mansion, bro. That's the thing.
Like, even fucking the horns on this, I like, because you could like have a sustain,
Dude.
or you could have a staccato. And that's just like
That's like some horror movie shit.
flutes.
Wow. You gotta make some trap flute beats, bro. Those get my
Trust, bro.
those get my heart. Trap beats are like rap instrumentals that are using like flutes, wind instruments. Oh my god. When Gunna's producers use the guitar.
Here, bro.
Oh shit.
Do an 808 shit real quick.
Put some 808s?
Yep.
Alright, this is live.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh.
Hold on, dude.
These are some 808s, bro. I can hear the baby. Yeah.
I think I just have this too loud right now. Yeah. It's like simple shit like that.
Turn that up. That was good. Do that again.
Hold on.
That was really good. You want to hold the laptop?
No. Plug in. No, not that one. Plug it out from. Yeah, right there. Just plug it out. Here
Here you go. That's crazy. When you touch it, it makes
Also,
a sound.
yeah, humans have electricity in them, so.
No way. That's why that happens? Because we have electricity in us?
Yeah.
And that's why that has that
The
reaction?
brain is a computer. You didn't realize that, right?
I knew that, but I didn't know it was like such strong waves that it was sending that the electricity
Dude,
could
like,
be that.
Like neurons are literally like just electrical signals.
Holy hell, man. Bro, holy shit. I can hear this is Shoreline. This bass is Shoreline all alone. Bro, oh my god. Bro, I think that's the most I don't know why, but I think that's the most important part when I listen to a rap song, bro.
Like the bass,
That
bass is
banging
different.
bass, bro. Oh my god, man. Yo, how do you feel about like people leaking your music? Like, let's say like, whoa, that shit was crazy. Do that. So you can basically play the guitar. Like you can make a whole guitar song. How
And I have
thankful-
like 45
Instruments?
just different guitars
Oh shit.
in this.
Holy fuck.
And you have to go to the store, buy like 800 guitar. Like,
Dude, how thankful are you for the
50
compaction of all instruments into a fucking laptop?
dude,
Crazy, huh?
insane.
One of the greatest inventions ever created by man. This is the first time we've had music on the podcast. I like it. Dude, man, it's so easy now doing it, huh? You don't worry about, oh, what does this button do? You just know. You just touch it and
you gotta
know.
learn everything, but all like shit once you.
You got it down by now. You got it down.
No,
though.
I can't. I mix and master now.
How is it when you're in like the real, like that big studio with all the buttons and knobs on it, and then that like all the engineering equipment?
The environment, I just love it, right? But realistically, like, you don't even need like a big studio to make like a hit, bro. Like, some of XXXTentacion's songs, bro, are literally like him like at the edge of a bed with a mic right there, and he's just like, I remember videos like he's screaming like "fucked up."
Yeah, I've
up.
seen that. I've seen that. I even think that's a microphone on the Apple headphones that he was using.
Yes,
he wasn't even using a real mic like those stand you have there. He had a pair of Apple headphones plugged into the laptop hanging from the fucking ceiling, bro. And he just used the microphone on there. And you know what's fucking crazy? It worked. Made a hit song, made Look at Me That Way, made a bunch of fucking songs that way. Hundreds of millions of streams.
Like, also what I think is crazy, one of the producers, I won't say his name, don't want to give out like
Free information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his, like, I asked him like, yo, what midis do you be using? He's like, oh, I don't use midis. He's like, I'm like, what? He's
What's
like,
a MIDI?
A midi's like this.
He doesn't use like a keyboard like this at all?
Bro.
Straight computer?
Straight. Because when I was...
That's a lot harder to feel than this.
No, definitely.
Like, bro,
But
this
that
you can feel.
That just shows how talented he is. Because, like...
Piano beats on rap songs are also very good.
Mm-hmm.
Who's a producer you look at and you go, man, I wish my shit sounded like theirs. Like, you think they're so
Like
damn
Metro
good.
Boomin?
Metro Boomin, his range is incredible. He can make full-blown trap songs and opera records if he wanted to with people singing in the background. Like, he can really do anything.
Like, people ask me, like, I got asked this today, like, do you ever just be fucking around and make a known song on accident? Because it, like, literally it's just keys. Like, keys be similar. Like, one of the first ones that I made on accident was, listen.
What is that?
I have that's called a Bosendorfer piano.
Bro, what is... I feel like that's from a song.
Oh, YG. Mama ain't ready enough for...
Okay. I'm about to say... Dude, have you ever, like, maybe as practice, like, recreated a beat for another song?
No, I have.
That's good practice, I imagine.
No, it is good practice. Like, Run Away from Kanye West. I think I have that uploaded to my fucking IG.
No way, where you remade that beat?
Well, I didn't remake, like, the entire beat, but, like, that...
A part of it?
The piano, like, ding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That part? Oh, my God. Dude. All right, look. I wanna ask you one last thing before we head off.
Sure.
Where do you... I'll be 100% honest with me.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see your... How old are you, John?
21.
21. All right, we're 25. You and I are 25. We're doing another podcast. It's another month.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Where do you want yourself to be?
Oh, I want to be... If we're doing another podcast, I know we're doing that in a big-ass house. Fucking, we've made it. And we got our shit popping. Like, people about to be like, oh, it's gonna be Ed and fucking Triple J on the podcast. I need to watch this episode.
They're watching that shit live when that shit's dropping. Yeah, dude, I gotta show you some ideas I've been having for a studio, because I've been doing a lot of these in my car, bro. I gotta show you the plans I have for a studio, the cameras I've been looking at, bro, the places I've been looking at, the bro. I got some fucking ideas. I gotta buy couches and shit. You know what I mean? But fuck it, with this little job, I might as well grind it out and do this.
Even with this like little ass studio setup that I got here, it works. I've already made songs off it.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. If I had like my own room like this, I would just use this every day, because this looks beautiful. Like, you could literally, like, this would be a podcast studio easily, because you've obviously transformed it into a musical studio so easily. That is insane, bro.
Like,
man, it's so crazy, man. Because, like, I remember when we were in high school, and you would show up dressed as Coach Terry.
Yeah.
With glasses and everything, man. We would just be fucking around, just making fun of people and just living life as, like, 16-year-olds. And fast forward 5 years later, we're both progressing our lives and our crafts. You know what I mean? And by the way, bro, can I just say, your craft is a million times harder than mine, by the way. All I do is turn on a camera and talk and try and be interesting and find interesting people. You are literally creating art for your ears. You know what I mean? It is fucking sane, by the way.
Thank you.
Hey, congratulations on all the fucking success. I can't wait to see where it goes and be along for every step of the way.
Success, bro.
Bro,
Like,
I already know.
I see you grinding at it, bro. Like,
bro, I see you fucking grind. That's the best part. When you see someone working hard, you know they're just gonna keep working hard and they're gonna make it. Like, I know you are never gonna stop and you are gonna make some dope music. I can't wait to see I can't wait to like hear like man, like Triple J on the beat, and then Drake goes in.
Thank you, Triple J. Like,
that's a great producer tag. That other one that Samir did too is pretty good too, though, bro. Those are pretty good. I could see like maybe on like a harder, more aggressive song you use the first one. But bro, hey, always good talking to you, my brother. Always good. See you next time on this motherfucker, bro. Hey. Intellectual Dopes. Check out Triple J on the beat. Everything that he has will be tagged in the description below. Subscribe to the Intellectual Dopes. Subscribe to MMA Comedy, where my other podcast is. Let's Talk Now. And it's always good seeing you guys, talking to you guys, hearing from you guys. Comment, like, let me know who I should have on next. And until the next time, Intellectual Dopes out. Stay safe. Love y'all.